But first, we begin tonight with breaking news out of Aransas Pass. Unfortunately, one person is dead tonight after a boat capsized in the bay just off of Aransas Pass. It was earlier this afternoon when the Marine Division of the AP Police Department was called out when a boat with 3 people on board capsized. The victim, who has not yet been identified, was given CPR while being transported to Con Brown Harbor. They later died at that scene. 2 other victims inside the boat were treated for hypothermia. It was earlier this morning when officers also had to rescue 2 other victims and treat them for hypothermia. The Aransas Police Department is asking boaters to please heed small craft warnings.